Hi. So this is the first video I've ever posted on YouTube, but it's my coming out story. Now, my coming out story isn't a happy one. Doesn't have a happy, I don't want to say ending. I can't think of a word right now. But anyways, outcome. It didn't have a happy outcome. I didn't actually come out. I kind of fell out. One day, I was on my phone, and I was texting this girl, and I was like, let me think, I was 14 years old, and my mom all of a sudden, she grabs my phone. She's like, oh, I want to do an update on it, or something like that, and I totally freak out, because I know that I have this message, and it's open, and that she was going to read it. I mean, it wasn't anything inappropriate, but, you could tell that it was something more than just a friendly conversation. And there's probably some pictures of her in her bra and underwear. But anyways, I totally freaked out, and I actually yanked the phone out of her hand. And she gave me this look like, what are you doing? Like, are you freaking kidding me? And I'm like trying to delete it. I'm trying to delete everything. And then she's like, give me your phone. Because then she knew something was up. And I wouldn't give it to her. I was like, no way. And she's like, give me your phone now. So we started fight. We actually like tug of war. I had my phone. I was giving it to her. She started climbing on top of me, trying to yank it out of my hand. And finally she got it. So once she got it, it was over. I ran away. I ran across the room. And before she can look at my phone to see what was it that made me freak out, I screamed out, I'm gay. And I will never forget the look on her face. Like shock. And like she didn't she was hoping that she heard me wrong. She said, excuse me? With a, oh my god, like a demon-possessed face. And I said, I'm gay. I thought you'd be, well, maybe not okay, but understanding with it. And she blew up. My mom came charging at me, and she actually like tried to choke me, and her boyfriend at the time actually had to pull her off of me, and she was yelling at me. And in the next weeks after, it was just argument. She was asking me, how do you know you're not gay? It's against the Bible. It's disgusting. You're gonna go to hell. Wait till I tell your father about this, because my parents are divorced. And I try to explain to her, I'm like, I know that it's hard to accept, and I don't expect you to, but I was hoping that you'd be a little bit more understanding. And I will give you all the time in the world. All the time that you need. Because I understand. And she's like, no, if you think that I'm going to accept this, there's no way in hell. And, it was just so much problems, and I had to hide again. I told her, you know what, Mom, it was just a phase. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm sick of it. I mean, she took my phone away, took my laptop away, but that didn't matter to me. My relationship with my mother was the most important thing to me. And for her to always look at me with like a disgust in her eye, it broke me all the time. So I finally told her it was just a phase, even though it wasn't. Then I visited my dad for the summer, and my sister knew. My sister told me she loved me, she accepted me. She kind of thought of something, but it was alright. And well, we went to go see my dad, and my sister was like, hey, you should tell Dad. And in my mind, I thought my mom was going to be more understanding, and I was going to have a problem with my dad. But it was totally opposite. I took my dad to the park, so we went on a walk, and he knew something was up, but he didn't know anything. And he's like, what happened, honey? And I said, Dad, and I started getting really teared up, and my voice was breaking. And I said, you know that I love you, right? He says, yeah, I love you too. I was like, well, Dad, I'm gay. And my dad is Puerto Rican. He doesn't know English very well, so he kind of didn't understand what I was saying. So I told him, in Spanish that I was a lesbian. And then he got it, and he looked at me. And he says, "Were you scared?" And I said, "Yeah." Mom totally freaked out, and it was just bad. I'm like, and I thought you would too. And my dad looked at me, and by this time I'm crying. Like my eyes are teared up, and some are coming down. I'm not sobbing yet. But then he looks at me, and he grabs me, and he hugs me. And he just holds me tight, and I start bawling. I bawl into I'm crying into his shirt, and he's just soothing me, telling me it's okay. I love you. I love you so much. You mean the world to me. You are my world, the both of you. And he accepted it. He was happy. He told me, as long as you are happy, I'm happy. I can't change the way you are, nor do I want to. This is you. This is your life. Nothing I can do. I just want you to be happy. And to end it off, he joked saying, "Well, that's awesome because I like girls too. Now we can check them out together." and that made me feel amazing. The progress with me and my mom, it's not good. It's not getting any better. I've came out more than once with her, and it was all the same results. I'm 19 now, and we're still going at it. Leave a comment down. Tell me your stories. I just want to know if there's anybody else like me, because most that I hear are, "Oh, well, came out to my parents and they accepted me. They're happy. They're alright. No problems." So, this was my coming out story. Bye.